I think this DLC is amazing. There's still a lot of content to come, but there's just a few things about this DLC that get on my nerve. Hopefully you enjoy this video. Now, Rockstar did say they're listening to the community, and I don't doubt that they are, and they got a lot of their ideas from the community. But I'm pretty sure we all keep asking for the Moors Mutual menu to just have a claim all option. They've made phone contact so much easier. They've made radio, you can have your favorite radios. They've made so many just ease of use things, but Moors Mutual, you'll still have to go in each garage to claim all in that certain garage. So it just takes you so long to claim all your vehicles, and you used to be able to just press one button. They went backwards. Such an annoying feature. Okay, I don't think this just annoys me because everyone is excited for these. The 50 car garage, the taxi business, but it's drip feed. This never used to be the case. We used to always get the main content first, and then we used to get drip feeded vehicles after time. And still back then, people used to complain that the vehicles being drip fed. But now there's content also being drip fed. I understand why Rockstar do it for the longevity of the game, and it keeps people excited for something, so they actually come and play when the drip feed comes in. But like, it becomes a big problem in seasons like this where people are in school and then they have their 2 weeks holidays, and great timing for the DLC because they have their holidays, so they can play the DLC in their holidays. But no, there's certain content that's not even going to come out until after they're back in school or college or university. Like, it's just unfair, or back to work. There's a big hype before the DLC comes into play, but then you have to carry on that hype until your content that you want comes out. Now, the vehicles in general, a lot of people are complaining about the fact that these vehicles are just vehicles that no one really asked for. And there are actually a lot of cool cars, but nobody asked for these vehicles. There's a lot of other vehicles that a lot of people wanted, like the NSX and stuff like the Hummer EV and popular vehicles. The 400Z and the Esco is probably the only two cars that were requested, and the rest are very random. And let's not even talk about the prices. The prices of these vehicles, I mean, the taxi is going to cost 650,000. Like, a generic taxi that is in GTA and drives around in GTA is going to cost 650,000. The Alpine, the little car, is going to cost over 2 million. Definitely city prices. Now imagine this scenario. Rockstar adding something into the game where everyone is surprised. They've fixed a major issue, but they've also added a little fun to the aspect. Maybe it was a handling flag, but you know, it was really fun. A lot of people loved it. They corrected the Jester Classic. The car being a Mark IV Supra, it lives under high expectations, but it never had those expectations. It was stiff. It was way too grippy. People just wanted to drift this thing. And then they finally added it. You were able to drift. You were able to double clutch. Double clutch never used to work before. You just used to stall. So there was a little glitch where if you had low grips on and then you double clutched, it just made a speed boost. And it went stupidly fast. But it went stupidly fast, but it didn't cause no issue to the game. It didn't break the game. It didn't, you know, you didn't get a money glitch from doing it. So surely, like, Rockstar wouldn't bat an eye to it. It's like the mask glitch. They know people are doing the glitch and they know it's a bit of fun and it has no harm. But yes, they patched it. And you're probably thinking, why am I so upset that they patched it? Because they reverted the car. You can no longer double. The car now stalls on double clutch. They've literally broke the car to fix that glitch. So they've reverted the car to its broken stage because the glitch, which didn't affect anybody or anything, was just a glitch. This one really is really unfair. It really hurts because, you know, it made this Jester Classic a bit of fun finally. Wasn't affecting anyone and Rockstar decided to patch it. So annoying. Now, this is something that I don't have much issue with. A lot of other people have issue with it. I've seen many comments about it, and it's the missions. Some of these missions are, you know, the first dose missions just feel a bit repetitive, and then when you do unique missions like the drug mission where it's, I mean, you get paid for that, it just still feels like a stunt race or a normal race. It doesn't feel like there's anything hallucinatic about it, and I would kind of agree with that, except the rabbit part. I think the rabbit part is definitely, some people do get different scenes, and the rabbit part is definitely one that is unique. Now, Cayo Perico, a lot of people I think are angered with this one. They keep nerfing Cayo Perico. In the last DLC, they made the time in between Cayos 3 hours, and now they've gone and made the missions harder by dead bodies being detectable. I think it's caused a lot of issue for grinders, definitely grinders. But also, if I was to put my opinion in here, I think grinders are the kind of people that will be the first to find their workaround. Now the graphics. The graphics is a great improvement, amazing. I even made a full video about the graphics in a car meet formation. But there's some areas of the map where it gets a bit funky. And these are only parts that I've been to on the map. So I'm going to ask you a little question. Which one of these two scenes look better? So clearly, if you're like me, or most people would probably say that the second one does look better. And in fact, the second one is actually performance RT. The first one was fidelity. So fidelity was the non-reflective flaw. So clearly there is a few issues still left. Like the reflection on buildings. Some vehicles, when you got, well, a lot of vehicles actually. I've only tested 3 different vehicles, and 2 of the 3 vehicles had reflection issues. So with every single car in the game, your headlights don't show in reflections, your rear lights don't really show in reflections, carbon fiber doesn't show. But then you get to some vehicles like the 300R, if you have the stock roof on there, it's first of all very reflective. Like there's some sort of issue with the graphics with that car if you do have the stock roof. But it gets even worse when you go into a reflective area because it glows white for some reason. And also wheels become black no matter what color your wheels are in the reflection. Number plates go blank. I mean, I don't really mind the number plate, that's just little petty detail, but you've got no outline of the rear lights, everything just becomes black. Now if you look at the 300R definitely loses a lot of its detail. The whole back of this vehicle is just lost most of its detail. Again, this is way better than it was before, but hopefully Rockstar get onto this. It might be a bit too hard to do, I'm not sure. But yeah, it'll be cool to see, you know, stuff not being missing. Like even some clothes that you wear, the whole print on the clothes will be missing. It'll be nice to see tire smoke and exhaust smoke. Yeah, and hopefully we see Rockstar touch on it. Now this one personally did hit a little nerve with me. I felt like the Surfer was definitely too close to the Surfer Custom. This Surfer Custom cost, what, 500,000 more than the normal Surfer, and then the normal Surfer cost 11k. It cost 11k for the normal Surfer, and then you've got 500,000 and 600,000 trade price for this Surfer Custom. And although it's a great vehicle, there could have been a lot more styling added to this. There could have been a closer representation of the bus. There could, you know, even more windows. But no, they only decided to open the front windows and then add customizations to the vehicle. And they had the cheek to call it a Surfer Custom. When it comes to custom ranges, it's normally a Benny's vehicle. Honestly, they could have really added some unique factor to this. I mean, even allowing you to put hydraulics on it. I do feel like it was a bit of a con because you've got the vehicles like the Turismo R and the Schwarzer, which from the last DLC, all you had to do was own it or purchase it for the same price you could purchase it before the DLC, and then upgrade it, and you'll realize there's so many more upgrades now in LSC, which was really cool, by the way. The Turismo R looked really nice. The Schwarzer did too. I think Rockstar was just thinking, we can't let people just upgrade the Surfer and hardly pay like 150k to upgrade it in mods. We need them to actually buy the thing outright again. We need to make a whole new vehicle, and we're going to call it a custom as well, so it sells more. Just crazy. No speed upgrades. If you actually look at the stats, the speed upgrades are the same. I was trying to race pedestrians, and even when pedestrians weren't trying to race me, they were overtaking me. Like I was the traffic. It would have been cool to just see a HSW upgrade. That would be so funny to watch. But yeah, I'm gonna stop ranting about this. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. And yeah, and really, I don't hate these things. It's just some stuff that is slightly irritating. I thought it would just be a catchy title or thumbnail to put in there. Yeah, I love this DLC, and I'm looking forward to what's to come. Thank you. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. See you guys in the next one.